Men Boxing Talk. We are back.
Man. Bright today. Nah.
We gonna talk about Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios.
And I know we late, so don't y'all, because I'm the one that read the comments. Don't y'all blow this shit up talking about y'all late. Take our assessment of the fight and accept it.
My assessment of the fight was Keith Thurman cannot take a body shot. He can give an ass whooping, but he cannot take a body shot.
Tony?
Pretty much the same thing. Keith Thurman still, for some reason, just like I said, it just has to be something that he just can't take body shots. But,
I mean, yeah.
But you know, a lot of people talking about how, you know, of course, you know, the Tank knocked out Barrios at 140 and, you know, Keith couldn't get him out there. But y'all got to realize Keith been injured and Keith been off for the last, 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
But this another thing I want to say to that. For all of y'all that think Tank can beat Thurman because he stopped Barrios and Thurman didn't. Just to part y'all, this is when you analyze shit and you don't just jump with the win and go with whatever anybody say, and you actually analyze the fucking fights, you'll see that Barrios was winning against Tank.
Actually, I thought that fight was stopped quick. I thought
it took Tank to dig down deep to need a fucking knockout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas Thurman was spanking him.
Yeah.
He rearranged his face.
Yeah.
That motherfucker ain't even look the same no more. Nigga look like a hammerhead shark. I said, damn.
He did.
And
I looked at the post. I said, damn, what the fuck happened
like
to his nose?
A demon. Motherfucker. I said, God, hey, nah, Keith. One thing I would say about Keith, that motherfucker sharp, cuz. Y'all can say what y'all want to say.
He can fight. He just can't take a body shot.
And we knew that.
Yeah,
so it wasn't nothing new.
Yeah.
And
me, it's a good way to, like I said, to ease yourself back on into, you know what I'm saying, boxing. Barrios wanted to come up to 147. He probably was struggling to make 140 anyway. He kind of big for 140. So, you know, hey.
And this another thing I think, which is why you can't have that triangle shit, right? Mm-hmm. Because I think Thurman, that's you. Mm-hmm. I think Thurman started trying to stop Barrios, and that's how he started getting hit with shit that he shouldn't have got hit with. Right. If he'd have just continued to box and not worried about what the fuck people was gonna say, he'd have cruised to it. Shit, he might not have lost the damn round.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But
he barely lost one
because he knew he was going up against Tank stopping him. Mm-hmm. He started taking more chances that Devin Haney wouldn't have took. You know what I'm saying? Some of these other fighters who are slick boxers wouldn't have took. And those chances you can't take against Earl and Bud and Boots because them motherfuckers, all three of them hit hard enough to the body to stop your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, so, for that case, he can't even do that against Victor. What was it, Victor Ortiz?
Virgil
Ortiz.
Yeah.
He can't do that because Virgil hit hard to the body.
Yeah.
So you can't do that shit.
Keith got to be Devin Haney at 147.
That's basically it.
And I think he can do it. It's just mentally, he can't allow us to dictate how he fights.
Well, I don't think he will if he fighting the Earl Spence with somebody who knows that he knows that Earl Spence, you know, he specializes in going to the body. So I don't think he would try to, you know, knock out Earl Spence. I think he would try to really outbox Earl Spence. And it's not, people think that it's just going to be a walk down and just beat him to the body and going to stop Keith. No.
Keith can, bro.
He can fight.
I've never been a Keith Thurman fan. But it's almost like how I feel about Kobe. I ain't never been a fan. But I recognize real. That motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what his lips sound like, what his headline look like. None of that shit. That motherfucking fight when it comes down.
Keith did come in with like his hairline starting back here.
I mean, yeah,
it started in the middle of his head.
But that ain't stopping no skills. No, so you think because his motherfucking hairline touching the back of his neck, that he ain't gonna come in there and beat your ass. You got another thing coming.
Yeah, but I still though. But I mean, in all honesty, I think he loses the Bud. I think he loses the Earl.
Well, let me ask you this:
I don't know
think
about
that's the toughest fight Bud would have up to this point?
Yes.
Would have had.
Yes.
No.
You don't think so?
You gonna say Sean Porter?
Yeah.
Tough
Up to this point, yes.
I
Because
mean,
we gotta look at
Keith,
tough.
Yeah.
You gotta look at what tough is. Like sometimes, and then it also depends on what you define as tough. Because I think Sean posed problems to Crawford that he had never, been in before. Like somebody who's just as rough, just as dirty, and it took Bud to once again to feel like I'm losing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Like it took that.
Yeah.
Whereas Thurman, he gonna probably do a lot of moving, but that ain't nothing Bud ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Bud know how to cut the ring off. Bud know how to do certain shit to where as though, Thurman gonna be doing a lot of moving, but I think tougher was what is Porter in my opinion.
I don't think Porter has the offensive skills that Keith Thurman has, which is why I say it's a tougher fight.
But a lot of times, skill don't define toughness. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes a motherfucker could be skilled and just beat you. It ain't a tough fight. You know what I mean? Like I think Porter gave Earl his toughest fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No question.
But not because he was super skilled. It was just because his will. He rough. You know what I'm saying? His footwork. And that's a lot of thing that people don't give Sean credit for. His footwork is great.
Is great.
You know what I'm saying? He quick. He played football, so he got those quick reflexes where he can bait you in and
he saw his training too. He works on that.
Yeah.
Too. How
So
he gets angles and stuff.
I think a lot of times toughness don't necessarily mean this person more skilled. You can go into a fight with it like Devin Haney. Devin Haney skilled as shit, but it ain't gonna be no tough fight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna jab the shit out you for 12 rounds, but it ain't like, damn, that motherfucker was tough. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna be like, no, that motherfucker got skills.
All right, so they talking about a possible fight in June or July, him and Crawford.
I've seen it. I don't know how true it is.
I don't know how true that is.
Yeah,
because I don't know if the
don't give him a
PBC.
chance?
No, I don't know if the PBC is even messing with Crawford right now.
I don't think nobody's messing with Crawford.
Yeah, I mean because they talking about they trying to get Keith to fight the winner of the Ugas. Yeah, but Ugas and Spence both have claimed that they're fighting Crawford afterwards.
Because it's almost like the Canelo shit, right? When you get to that level of fighting champion after champion, you don't want to fight no fucking mandatories no more. You want your next fight to be bigger than the next fight to be bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, unless it's like a Caleb Plant where, okay, he got the last piece to the puzzle, let me go get this belt. But other than that, when you get to Floyd ain't give a fuck about who no champion was.
And Earl Spence went as far as to say, if y'all mandate that I fight Keith Thurman, then I get that belt up.
Yeah,
I won't have undisputed then. I'll just give that belt up.
And it's stupid because the sanctioning bodies going fucking that's boxing. Honestly, to be honest, I'm tired. I'm getting tired of boxing.
Me
to
too.
be honest with you, like, and I love the fucking sport so much.
The politics is killing it.
It's stupid, bro. Like,
killing it.
And that's like I said, one of the videos that we had when we was like, oh, well, this person was undisputed, but but some people don't have the opportunity to fight for fucking undisputed because of this type of shit. So Canelo, niggas ain't gonna say, oh, we stripping Canelo. He making 40, 50, 60.
Yeah.
We want 3% of that. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna have opportunities that somebody like Spence or somebody else may not have, because like look at the Ugas. Look what we had to go through to get Ugas versus Spence.
Yep, they was trying to mandate Ugas to fight in some damn tournament.
It's just stupid, bro. Like, I'm tired of this shit, to be honest with you. I'm tired, and I think I try to take the good with the bad and say, okay, we got Charlo versus Castano 2 coming up. We got Usyk Joshua 2. We got Fury, Dillian White. I'm tired of doing that shit. I'm tired of settling, to be honest with you. Give me what the fuck I want to see.
Exactly, but it's all that sign, though. That's what I want to know. I
know Dillian White, Joshua and Usyk and Charlo and Castano is signed.
I thought Dillian White wanted more money.
The Usyk fight.
Now that remember they went to Perspwood head, so he's short. And he got like $8 million with the 30%.
Yeah, he was saying that he wanted
Yeah, so that's good. That's done.
Okay.
Shakur Stevenson
and
Valdez.
It's signed.
That's what I wanted. So then I'm like, okay, well I got Shakur versus Valdez. No, fuck that. I want Shakur versus Valdez. I want Spence Crawford. I want fucking Canelo Charlo. Give me what the fuck I want. I don't want to see Triple G. I'm tired of that shit.
Like I said, I'm even throw Haney Kambosos in there. I want that.
My thing with the Haney Kambosos thing, I don't give a shit. If he fight Lomachenko, that's still a great fight. Like I don't really care about that. Like that's not.
I want to see it.
I don't mind it
because I want to see. Look, point made is this: you going to fight the person that you beat, that they beat them, and you gonna fight them instead of fighting, Devin Haney. I just think they fucking Devin Haney over. That's what I want to see.
I think Devin Haney fucking himself over.
I don't know if he fucking.
Come on now, like everybody not ducking him. Like I'm tired of that, bro. It's always somebody ducking Devin Haney, bro. Like what are y'all doing? That's fucking up. It's like look at what this the difference, right? Fuck that. I'm getting up. Lomachenko said I don't give a fuck what y'all pay me. I want the fight. So if a motherfucker that's saying I don't give a fuck what y'all pay me, I want the fight, that's showing me that nigga want the fight. You got a motherfucker like that, like, oh no, I don't no, you don't really want the fuck. How long I've been saying about Charlo? If you fucking think you can beat Canelo, take the fucking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 million and beat the man. Or do you just want the payday?
Well, I think he wanted the payday for Canelo. But with the Devin Haney thing, because I've been following it a little bit. Everything they said that George Kambosos won, they offered him. Eddie Hearn and them said that, not just Devin Haney and them, but he still was on some bullshit. They put that Lomachenko shit in there. Like I said, Lomachenko has lost fucking fights. He lost to Teofimo Lopez. You beat Teofimo Lopez. Damn it, like I said, I believe that they fucking Devin Haney over, and I don't care what you know.
Wait a minute. The difference is, if you Kambosos and you trying to figure out, I want to hold on to this title. Who do I want to fight to hold on to this title?
He gonna lose him either way, I think. But I'm gonna take. But
Lomachenko's not gonna knock him out.
But Devin Haney knocking him out. Look, man, the person that, damn it, if you want to talk about somebody that's not gonna get knocked out, you would fight Devin Haney instead of Lomachenko.
Man, this is what I'm saying. I can't sit up here and say Crawford need to bow down to Spence because Spence got 3 belts and not keep the same energy. George Kambosos is the man. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Oh yeah, no.
George Kambosos is the man.
Yeah.
If Devin Haney want the fucking belt, do what you was trying to get Gary Russell to do and take a fucking little ass pay and go beat the man.
He told me he'd take whatever y'all gave Lomachenko.
After Lomachenko said that though. Lomo like, I don't give a fuck what you pay me. I want to fight. I'm fighting for glory.
First they was talking about, look, the zone is not gonna put up the money. The zone put up the money. So it wasn't Devin Haney getting more money than him. He was getting more money than Devin Haney.
Guess what? Give him what he... When Canelo signed... The fight was already signed with Canelo and Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe started whining about the ring. Eddie, give him whatever the fuck he want. If he wanted a 24-inch ring, give him a fucking 24-inch ring. Like, if you think you can beat the man, he the fucking man.
All right, let's stop on this because we just finished with that. Did you get your thing on Keith Thurman? You said what you had to say on Keith, right?
Yeah, Keith's still a good fighter, but he can't take the body shot.
Yeah, I don't think he beats
Earl. But he never could take it.
But with that being said,
I don't think he beats Earl or Terrence.
Why you ain't say Boots?
Huh? Because he ain't gonna fight Boots.
But why you ain't say Boots?
Because he ain't gonna fight Boots.
But what if he do?
Huh?
Can he beat Boots?
No, probably not.
Man, you know what? Y'all gonna get off that Boots shit.
No, because I'm one of the ones that always say.
I'm saying, look,
I gotta see more.
I gotta see more. I have to see more, but I just think that, I mean, Boots taller, longer.
Has not fought nobody of Keith Thurman's ability.
I think he'll beat Keith ass.
But this is the thing. Keith is going to cause so many problems for.
I'm talking about the champions. Keith is really after he wants the belts. I don't know if he's fighting if he's.
Yeah, but if Keith just fought a eliminator, he next in line.
Yeah, for the belt.
So he need to fight Keith if he wanted the shit.
Who need to fight Keith?
Boots.
Oh yeah, well I mean, but I don't know if he's going to fight Boots.
I'm just saying.
I'm a fan of Boots, but I need to see him on that same thing I told you about Crawford.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not saying he ain't. Can I see it first before we crown the motherfucker?
But this is what I'll say. Look, this is what I've always said. Just like, when Kenny Porter said something very smart when it was leading up to the Earl Spence fight, when Earl was talking about how all the people that he had stopped. Mm-hmm. He said, if you have a good manager and a good matchmaker, that's what you're supposed to do. Exactly. They put you in there with people to look good against. Mm-hmm. But as you go up there, put you in there.
Put me in that motherfucker.
Look, if they put you, they put you in there with as steadily getting better to test certain things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you're put in there in the beginning to look good against people, and that's what Boots has been doing. Mm-hmm. Been put in there.
He's been doing a damn good job.
Doing a damn good job. Boots has been doing what he's supposed to do to people that they put him in there with, that he's supposed to when he's been knocking.
But this is the thing.
But Boots does get caught clean a lot.
So exactly. since we on 147,
and Boots lost 3 times
to G. Russ.
That's right, to G. Russ.
So what fighter at 147 can he step up? Would be a step up fight for him?
Keith Thurman.
That's the only one.
You don't get no better than Keith Thurman, who's not a champion. Keith Thurman is the best non-champion at 147.
Ain't gonna fight him. I don't think he's gonna fight him.
Listen, Cameron Duncan got to come with some coins. This is the price you pay when you get in as a manager and you got one fighter. You got to do what you got to do. Everybody else doing it.
That's true. I agree.
I'm a big fan of Jerron Ennis. I know I've been an Ennis fan for the longest. Yeah. But I'm also got the common sense to say, yeah, he looked good against Thomas Delorme and Chris Van Heerden and Lipinets. But shit, Mikey Garcia dropped Lipinets, and he 130 pounder. Yeah. So, and Boots is bigger than Earl, who we were saying was this much bigger than Mikey. So, when he gets in there with Keith, all of that shit that he's doing to these guys, Keith won't be there for, especially the first half of the fight.
That's absolutely
so
true.
I need to see how Boots handles that, and then when things aren't working the way he's used to them going in the first 5-6 rounds, how do you adjust to what Keith is doing? Because like Porter said, I don't just have him just washing these guys like everybody think. Oh, he could go in there and beat the shit out of. No, he won't.
When I say beat his ass, I think he'll win the fight. That's what I mean by that.
I'm not debating that he won't. But what I'm saying is we be saying it like it's no.
Look, he is not. I mean, I am not as high on him as everybody who thinks that he is just the top welterweight right now. Some people think he's the top welterweight right now, regardless of titles. They just think that he can beat everybody.
I don't know, yeah.
I'm not high on him. Fuck that. Yeah. I am high on him like everybody else.
But I'm not. I'm not saying that he could. I'm not saying that he could beat it. Like I said, I want to see first. Look, the eye test, he has passed it. 110%. Yep, he has passed the eye test. But like you're saying, I'm just seconding your point. You need to see him in there when he steps up against an elite level fighter, because all the little fancy shit that you do, they're not going to be there for. They've seen all of that.
Watch this. What does Boots do when he get hit with a good body shot? We know what Keith do.
Yeah, spit out his mouthpiece
and catch that motherfucking extra air, and he right back in there. But we know what the fuck he do.
I bet you if he spit that motherfucker out against Ennis, I better get knocked in the second row and try to put it back in.
What does Ennis do when he gets hit to the body with something that he ain't never felt before?
I don't know.
What does he do when he get a headbutt and get cut and there's blood dripping in his eyes? Yeah. Don't nobody fucking know. Yeah, nobody. We done seen Keith finish with an elbow injury. We done seen Keith proven, just like I was saying, Sean was proven.
Yeah, Sean is.
And I don't think he just washed Sean either.
No.
Like, Sean ain't.
It's a rough fight.
Living it. Yeah, and Sean gonna be headbutting and bowing, kneeing and some more shit. Yep. So you ain't just going there thinking you left hooking motherfuckers like Roy.
Hitting you in your knee and some more shit.
Man, Sean gonna be roughing the motherfucker. Especially he done lost to Crawford and he don't give a fuck at this point. He might bite Boots' ass with the big ass teeth. But shit, I think
he get a good bite in him with them motherfucking horse teeth and Boots lost.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's TKO.
Man, we going out on that, man. Bad talk, man.
We out.